Hi, my name is Erin De Vries. I am an Outreach and Education Coordinator for Watershed Alliance, and I work with Lake Champlain Sea Grant.
My name is Greg De Vries, and I'm a landscape architect. I do historic preservation work all over the country. I live here at Zib Hill Farm, which is a long rectangle of a place basically within urban Winooski. Used to be an old farm.
Why I wanted to become a backyard maple syrup farmer is because I just think it's awesome.
Erin loves making breakfast foods and things and drinking tea and putting maple syrup in it. And I've always taken to put maple syrup in coffee just a little bit.
I just recently learned the word terroir, and I think we've got some pretty interesting terroir sap and syrup.
So we're going to experiment with a box elder right now. A box elder is not an elder, but it's a maple. We're going to tap this thing, and supposedly it makes really good drinking sap. And this is the basic drilling. A lot of times it should be like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just draining. It should be about 1 3/4 to about 3 inches in depth, and that is where we're going to put the bucket.
Can I put the tap in? Do you have to tap it in with the hammer, right? Because
Yep.
I hadn't done that.
Tap it in from the top.
Tap it in like this, Greg?
Exactly like that.
Good?
Is it in there?
More. Yeah, it's in
that's
there
it.
tight. It's tight.
Yeah. Terrific.
Okay.
And look, it's
Wow,
dripping already.
it is coming out. What does it taste like?
Plants.
It tastes like
plants.
leaves that are about to burst.
Yeah, it's very, it's
Yeah,
like when you,
it's like
it's not fresh cut
green
grass,
grass.
but it's
That's funny.
alfalfa sprouts or some
Yeah,
kind of like,
totally.
very fresh, very unusual. It wanted to be tapped. So we have two different kinds of buckets here on the trees. They're both kind of the older metal versions, or nowadays people put plastic buckets and there's plastic bucket bags, but in general most people like us that just have a few that are not in production don't have the miles and miles of tubing. We just have a couple aluminum buckets. We're going to combine the two buckets now. Beauty. Okay.
So, just beautiful sunny day. It's actually the perfect day to make sugars. What they told us at Shelburne Farms today, the 20th, which is almost the first full day of spring. It's about 45 degrees, maybe a little bit cooler, and the night last night was about 18 to 20. So freezing temps for sure. So we've got sap that's coming out of our sugar maple trees. Now we're just boiling off as much as we can, which is 4 gallons. Not too much. It's a slow process.